When the helicopters arrived, there were these characters that walked out absolutely surreal. Some men who were dressed with these logos and these things that certified them to be delegates of who knows what. And I would look at them and I thought, who are these people? What international committee is this? What international committee could this be? And I thought, do you think they're going... I wonder if they're going to put us in as clowns in another circus. I do not want to lend myself to that. So they spoke with the commanders, with the commander Enrique and the commander Cesar. I looked a little bit closer and I saw that they had shirts with the Che Guevarra, and I thought, this is FARC. This is... I didn't think this is not a health brigade. This is nothing. And after they told us that we could board the helicopter, but that we needed to go in with our hands tied, and that was extremely humiliating. And the men who are us, my friends of misfortune, that have been my friends, the military members and the policemen that have been with me during these last 7 years, that I owe so much to, particularly to William Perez, who was my nurse in moments when I was very ill. To him, I want to give him special recognition because I would not be here if it wasn't for him. Just like I would not be here if it wasn't for all the commanders of the army that had the bravado and the bravery to plan this extraordinary operation. Juan Manuel for his audacity, to the President Uribe, who knew exactly how to play his cards well for us. Thank you to Colombia, because we are proud Colombians. I ask Colombia to believe in this army of mine, of ours, that is going to bring us to peace. And when we loaded the helicopter, very frustrated because of course we were handcuffed, I did not even want to speak with the people who were there. They were trying to help me with the equipment, and I didn't want them to help me with the equipment. We were very indignant, very humiliated, very angry, and we boarded the helicopter. They told us to put these white vests because we were going to cold weather, and I said I will not wear that. And they closed the helicopter doors. The helicopter started flying, and suddenly there was something that happened. I don't know what happened exactly. I'm not sure. But suddenly I saw the commander that during so many years, 4 years, was at the head of our team, that so many times was so cruel and so humiliated me so much, and was such a despot. And I saw him on the floor, naked, with bound eyes. I was not happy. I had a lot of pity, but I was thankful that to be with people that would respect the life of those around them, even if enemy lives. The chief of operations said, "We are the national army, and you are all free." And the helicopter almost fell because we started jumping, we screamed, we cried, we hugged. We couldn't believe it. God carried out this miracle. This is a miracle. This is a miracle, and that I want to share with all of you, because I know that all of you suffered with my family, with my children, with me. This is a moment of pride for all of us Colombians. There is no historical precedent for such a perfect operation. Maybe the Israelis, in the history of Israel, that fame of those operations that are so perfect, maybe those can compare a little bit to what happened today. I don't know if at this moment the Mono Jojoy or Alfonso Cano, the leaders of the FARC, even know what happened. Maybe they're just finding out now, but what can I tell them now is that the people that are still there, those who are still held hostage, the guerrilla men who were our guards, we left them alive. And God willing, they will remain alive, because I hope that they will not be held accountable by the FARC. It was not their fault. The operation was perfect.